Bugle feature section now, and expensive art. It's been a great week for expensive art, John. Edward Munch's The Scream is going on show in London. It's set to be auctioned in May and is expected to fetch $80 million at the auction in New York. Now, the Scream, it's one of 4 versions of The Scream, the one that's going on show and being sold. It's a pastel version and a very famous picture, and it kind of, we can all relate to it because, you look at the face of the person in The Scream and you think, well, we've all had gigs like that. Sorry, we've all had days like that. Edward Munch, also known by his nicknames Eddie the Easel, Teddy Chomp Chomp, Percy Pallet and the Flying Flip Chart, the origins of which remain obscure. He pasteled out this version in 1895, and no one is sure exactly what the subject is. It's thought to be either a man who just remembered that he'd forgotten the eggs at the shop and was supposed to be cooking a carbonara for his girlfriend for dinner, or it was a woman who'd just seen a man wearing socks with sandals. What a fashion faux pas. Or it could have been a Chicago Cubs fan. I guess we'll never fully know. 4 versions of The Scream exists, although new research suggests that Munch was in fact trying to paint different noises, but they all ended up looking the same. The pastel version on sale was supposed to be The Yelp. A lithograph version had been provisionally entitled The Whoop. A second painted version was known as The Man Who Had Just Stubbed His Toe on a Priceless Ming Vase. It's also thought that if The Scream is bought by an American buyer, it will be renamed so that young Americans can understand it better as OMG.
Oh, God, that's depressing.
Also up for sale at the Impressionist and Modern Arts Evening Sale in New York on the 2nd of May. Are you going to go to that, John? 'Cause you've got a couple of spare walls in your flat, I noticed when I was...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it would look great there, so I'll probably go in big early on. Get it moving.
It would be nice to just go in and put the first bid on, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Just go in. $20! Okay, bye!
Now, it's amazing the amount of money these pictures go for, John. Some would say that £50 million for a piece of expressionist art is a lot of money. I think that's a lot. Other people say that's nowhere near enough for a piece of art history. I mean, it might seem a lot, but in context it's nothing. Some would even say for expressionist art, it's a paltry sum.
Oh, no.
Others would say that's...
Come on,
others
Andy,
would say that's,
come on. It's too soon.
Others would say it's too much.
Soon. No, Andy, come on. I feel like it's been too soon.
Well, they painted it nearly 120 years ago. Others would say it's way too much to pay for a painting. I mean, who are these people wasting all this money? They must be complete and Otto dicks. I took my wife to see an exhibition of expressionist art recently.
Okay. I hate myself for saying this. I quite enjoyed that one, but that is a one-off, Andy.
We still go
Even
on.
a stopped clock tells the right time twice a day.
We're still not a 24-hour clock. We still get on, even after 15 years together, me and my wife. Honestly, we're still friends, mark my words. It's Franz Marx, slightly more obscure than... Anyway, we went to the cafe for lunch. To start, I had a cheese roll finished with pickle. Rolf Nesch. Now, that was a new name for me, to be honest, John. Rolf Nesch. My wife ordered a straight bacon sandwich, but when it came, it had egg on. She left it on her plate. Egg on Sheila? No, you must know him. Did pictures of ladies with their bits out. No? Yeah. Of course, not all the paintings were good. There was one really stupid painting of leftover food containers hurtling down a mountainside. Really stupid painting. It was silly. Kantinskying. Vasily Okay, that's a bit of a stretch. I'll give you that. Any Kandinsky fans out there. But my wife enjoyed the exhibition. It's good when you have a lady friend who likes that kind of thing. It marks Chagall out as being in touch with her artistic side. We went to the souvenir shop. My wife bought a really lovely-looking thing to keep her keys on. Yep, really, a handsome key fob. Anselm Kiefer, German neo-expressionist. Now, look, to be honest, I've got Wikipedia to thank for that one. I wouldn't know one of Anselm Kiefer's paintings if it came up and neo-expressionised me right in the face. But the Bugle is the only news source prepared to take this issue on. There were some celebs at the exhibition too, John.
Oh, it's still going. It's still going, is it, Andy? It's still going. Okay.
On the way out, we passed Michael Jackson, Jesse Jackson and Glenda Jackson being surveyed on which expressionist artist they liked the best. It was neck and neck. They just couldn't decide.
No, this isn't going to a Jackson Pollock reference.
There was a real Jackson Pollock. So on the way home, we saw the film star Daniel Day-Lewis driving his lucky automobile. You know, the one that he drove to pick up his Academy Award in 2007? The ad specially modified with a cudgel under the steering wheel to smack him in the penis if he ever drove too fast. That's right, he was in his Oscar Koch car. Oh, come on, that's worth something, isn't it? Oscar Koch car.
If I focus carefully enough, I'm not here.
That's it.
Sorry.
This is you need almost Buddhist levels of meditation at this point, Chris.
I'm sorry about these
Especially
puns.
because you need something that is going to will you towards non-violence.
I'm in the woods.
I'm sorry, but
I'm in the woods.
This is a medical thing. A lot of people have emailed in suggesting I could be suffering from whistle-sucked. That's a medical condition that makes the sufferer disposed to make puns. So that could be that, this is, you're making light of my affliction. Mm-hmm. And I think it might get worse with age. Yep. I'm ill and older than I used to be. There's a little Emil Nolde joke for any fans of him.
Andy, there's no audience for this.
No,
Not anymore.
You're appealing to nobody.
I just think there's
I think
some.
it's important for all of us.
Why did Hillary and Tenzing climb Everest? Because it was there, John. And I made those puns because they weren't there before, and they are there now.
It's going to be impossible for all of us to understand Andy and his desire to do this. And I know that many of us, have understandable feelings of disbelief and anger when he starts going through these lists of verbal atrocities. I will just say this in Andy's defence. I think it's important for us to remember that it seems with Andy, you cannot have a flying George Washington acting like a lion without also having whatever those puns are. Yin to the yang.
I don't even know. I know nothing about expressionist art, John, but I like to feel that I've now encouraged our listeners to take more of an interest in it. Emil Nolde was probably not on many people's radar before that.
True.
I think we've got to keep these memories alive.
And now, like a Pavlovian response, every time anyone hears the name Emil Nolde, they're just going to instinctively feel angry or betrayed.
Come on, the Oscar Kokoschka one was quite good. I mean, come on.
Andy, I took a photo of you during that run, and you look so happy. I'm gonna tweet that later on.
It's the only language.
It's like your version of the Mona Lisa smile, Andy. So enigmatic.